Guys, in my last video I talked about this leaking, all right, and this has been a pain trying to figure out this leak. Sometimes you got to double check your work on this Hummer H2. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Coming up here, I took this off again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 boom, 10 mil. I think it's a 10 8 mil, whatever. It's one of those. You'll figure it out. Let's come down here. Look at those two black squares. Look at those cracks. There's cracks over there on the right side. Look at the left side, even like right here. It goes from yellow crack, black crack, more cracks. And look in this corner. Again, little crack there, right there in the corner. More cracks. There's a crack on that line. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, how didn't you see that? I looked at this, guys, like a half dozen times. The sun is at probably, right now the sun's at like 11:30. If you were sitting in the driver's seat, the sun's looking at 11:30, and I could see the cracks better. Something else, it rained last night. This thing's filled with gunk and crap already. I mean, I had this thing clean, spotless. Well, it makes sense. I actually didn't have the cover on now that I think about it. But regardless, look at some of that dirt down there. It builds up so quickly. So let's take another look at that, guys. Pause the video. Again, you come down here. This whole thing needs to be cleaned up. Even in that corner, I'm gonna hit that again in the corner. That marker light right there on the furthest from the left, there's some water seeping into that. That needs to be addressed. But overall, guys, we have made incredible progress on our H2 water leaks. And I know this is video 12 in the series with these water leaks, but I kid you not, guys. Like this one right here, look at this. I clean actually most of this up, but the water, it'll bring dirt, rocks. I mean, look at this, all the way back. I mean, this is absolutely disgusting. Look at that. I mean, look at this. This is 20 years worth of debris. Oh my God, look at this. This is absolutely disgusting. Look at that. You can see there's, oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is actually still a little wet. Look at that, where my hand is, where my left hand is, that's actually still wet. Interesting. I wonder if the water is still flowing all the way back here, if this is just so wet it hasn't dried. Interesting. You know, put your hand, this is putting your hand on this, you guys can investigate to see how wet it is. Over there was actually a twig that was like an inch long. I kid you not. So good news is, when I opened up the vehicle this morning, I talk about cleaning your H2. This is a necessary project. I think it's necessary. You get your H2, you got to take everything out. And I know that might sound insane, but you won't believe the smell that water will bring in. You got to take these carpets out. We're going to pressure wash them. When I opened up the car this morning, mind you, I'm only halfway done. Now I've cleaned up all the dust, you know, on the windows, like the road grime. I've cleaned up the corners. This was all dirty. I got all this crap. From here all the way back has been super clean. All of this, the windows, you know, there's built up over here going up the C-pillars. It actually smells really nice in here. In regards to the blue paint, that's where I noticed where there was some rust spots coming through. Also, those handlebars are shown. You can see those when you open up the trunk, so I figured I'd just touch them up, make them blue. Might slow down rust a little bit. But all right, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. And you know, one of the biggest things too about fixing this water leak, it's not only about getting the water out of your vehicle. All right. Yes, that is a problem. But another problem, which I haven't heard anybody talk about, is the smell. All right. How musty, and it can get moldy. Nobody wants that. You don't want that in your vehicle. Again, I opened up the car door this morning. It smelled like a brand new vehicle, and I'm only halfway done. Another update, I picked up Resonix sound deadening. So I've got that coming in. I'm going to sound deaden the trunk area first. Really excited about this opportunity to use that product. This H2 is going to be nothing short of incredible when it's done. I can't wait to show you guys.